what's been shown with our case is there is a robust legal system in Hong Kong. Equally, there's a good system in China. Yeah, so 2001, I came to China and established a company and met Lehman, and we created a company called Lehman Brown. And the business took off, and for quite a few years it was very successful in growing. But after a few years, there were a number of differences that came about, and we've now been in dispute for a number of years, and I would say in deadlock for the past few years. I'm a director of the company, as is my wife, who is also part of the defamation. And Edward Lehman is not a director of the company and has not been involved in the business in terms of management for many years. We have a dispute over his shareholding, and we were unable to find any kind of reconciliation. Rather than try and find some kind of amicable way forward, instead he seemed to go on the track of trying to have a dirty tricks campaign against myself, my wife, Joanne Brown, and also some of the management of the company and the company as well. The statements were sent out to over 9,000 people, plus the postings on the internet were to some extent quite descriptive and very defamatory. Many of these people refer as business, so we saw a significant decrease in the amount of referral work that we received because people were concerned about the statements that were being made. But of course the 9,000 people and the people that read on the internet, which is the World Wide Web, you don't know who they are. We didn't have a copy of the 9,000 people until recently, until after we had the court judgment. And so we weren't able to go out and defend ourselves. With the scope of the World Wide Web, it's literally global. It's almost impossible to know what the actual damages could have been. We immediately sent emails to him and asked him to stop. He ignored those and continued. So then we sought legal advice in Hong Kong, and our solicitors in Hong Kong then also sent correspondence to him and asked him to stop. He was actually in breach for many months because part of the original injunction was that he should pass us details of all the people that he had sent the defamatory statements to. We never received any of those contacts until after he was found in contempt of court. He was also fined by the court 200,000 Hong Kong dollars, which is, we believe, at the higher level of fines that the courts will award. And we were awarded 400,000 Hong Kong dollars in costs. A lot of people read a lot of different things in the press about doing business in China or Hong Kong or Asia. And actually I think what's been shown with our case is there is a robust legal system in Hong Kong. Equally, there's a good system in China. Well, now that we've received from Lehman the 9,000 email names that he emailed, we're going out to all of these people to set the record straight and defend ourselves against the defamatory statements that were made. And we've also been going out for a few months now, reconnecting with all our global contacts and building back our reputation. We've seen a significant increase in new business in the last few months, and we're extremely bullish about not just this year but the foreseeable future for the company. We're growing again quite rapidly, we're hiring new staff, and I'm extremely positive about the future.